And I let them know, like the doctor know, like, well, I've been doing research and I think I may have PCOS. And then she just kind of like blew it off and was like, oh, well, you just need to lose weight, because even if you have PCOS, like, what does that make any difference anyway? It's just kind of like blowing it off. So hey everyone, I'm Nay. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about how I found out I had PCOS, which stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome, and signs and symptoms that I saw, and maybe someone else out there may be going through it too as well, and maybe I can help someone else to look for those signs and symptoms and get diagnosed by your doctor. So I'm not in the healthcare field, I'm no healthcare professional, no doctor, anything like that, but this is just the signs and symptoms I saw, and then I was diagnosed by my doctor with PCOS. So I'm going to talk to you about it while I am putting a mask on. So I'll just start from the beginning. I noticed that my body started changing when I was probably 18, 19 years old. I was someone who was always like pretty athletic. I played sports growing up. And I was never like overweight or anything like that. And once I turned like 18, 19, I started gaining like a lot more weight. And then I didn't change anything. I just started gaining a lot of weight. And then I never had like skin problems either. Like all through my life, up until like 18, 19, I probably had like 1 or 2 pimples or something like that. I never had to worry about like cystic acne or, you know, any blackheads, whiteheads, none of that stuff. And once I turned 18 or 19, that's when my skin started breaking out really bad as well. And so for me, it was being gaining a lot of weight, being overweight, the bad acne, and then also I started like noticing like here, like in these 2 parts, I started noticing my hair started thinning right there as well. And then I started getting kind of like hairs like here, and just like little kind of like hairs here. And I didn't know like what was going on with me, and my family noticed like a huge difference too. And they didn't know what was going on with me as well. So I got checked out. I think I was probably 20 or 21 years old. I got checked out. Oh, and then menstrual cycle too, my period. That started, I used to get it every month, like on time, maybe like missed by like 2 or 3 days, but nothing like, you know, crazy. And that too, like I wasn't getting my period every single month anymore. So I think I was 22. So I started noticing change in my body like 18, 19, and I think 22, I went to the doctor and to get like tests ran and stuff like that, and blood work. So they did blood work, and it came back like I was like pre-diabetic. I was like borderline, you know, near being diabetic, but I was pre-diabetic. And that's kind of all they really told me. They didn't really tell me anything else. And so I was just kind of like, so what's, you know, going on with my body? These are my signs and symptoms. And then they were just kind of like, oh, you need to lose weight. You need to lose weight, and that's fine. And then I let them know, like the doctor know, like, well, I've been doing research and I think I may have PCOS. And then she just kind of like blew it off and was like, oh, well, you just need to lose weight, because even if you have PCOS, like, what does that make any difference anyway? It's just kind of like blowing it off. So I just, you know, tried to lose weight, this and that, but like I wasn't able to lose weight. I mean, maybe I wasn't doing it right. I was trying to do like go on runs, do cycling classes, you know, do workout videos from home, and nothing was working. I just it kept getting worse and worse. So then I switched doctors, and I think at this point, so that was probably my first doctor, is probably 21, 22, and then I think it was like 24 years old maybe. I went to another doctor. They did the same thing, all different blood works. And then this doctor, she noticed how within my blood work, she noticed how my testosterone levels were really high. I have a glove and I'm just using my hands. Usually I have like a little tool to do this, but sometimes this is just like faster and easier just with the hands. But yeah, so she noticed that my testosterone levels were really high, and she was just kind of like, are you noticing like a change in your voice? Are you getting like extra hair everywhere? This and that. Oh, drop some. And so I'm like, well, no, like my voice isn't changing or anything, but I am like getting extra hairs, because she was like, your testosterone levels are really high, like almost like near a man's, but she still didn't like diagnose me with PCOS. Like she still did not know. She herself did not know what was going on with me, And so that was that. So that's doctor number 2. And I did read some article about PCOS saying something about it takes like 4 doctors, like 3 or 4 doctors for someone with PCOS to actually like get diagnosed with it. So now I'm on my 3rd doctor. And I think at this point, I don't know, I'm probably like 27 or 28 years old at this point. So I think body is changing. It's been like 10 years. And I gained like 70 pounds, I think it was, in that time. And so I had another doctor, and she ran all the same tests, but then she actually confirmed it and let me know that yes, I in fact do have PCOS, with everything I was telling her, plus from all the tests that they ran, the blood work. I never had any tests done as far as it like seeing I have cysts on my ovaries, because not everyone has cysts on their ovaries. Just because it's called polycystic ovarian syndrome, not everyone actually has cysts on their ovaries. So they didn't check that for me, but all the blood work confirmed it. All my symptoms like confirmed it. So then for me, what helped me kind of like manage my PCOS, I just started kind of doing like more research on it, kind of like things like you're supposed to like eat, just reading like different articles online. And then like at this time, I like went through like a bad breakup. And what helped me is like I found this boot camp. I found this boot camp that helped me lose weight. I lost like, I think over like, what was it? Like 30 pounds. And that really like, I don't know, that just really like helped me just get my life back, get my like PCOS like managed. So losing weight helped me have more regular periods. It's not like my periods came every single month like clockwork, but it did help me regulate my periods more by losing weight. And my skin, it helped clear my skin a lot too. So yeah, so that helped me. And so just working out, just eating right. And then what's going on at this point? I'm trying to remember the timeline. So then what happened is COVID happened. And then I noticed, and then I got into like a new relationship with Jose, who's freaking amazing and so supportive. And let me know if you guys want me to talk about that, like how I like let him know, what I have, because I know PCOS affects a lot, you know, mentally, physically, and fertile too wise, as far as like being able to like get pregnant, have kids, like all that stuff. So let me know if you guys want me to like talk about that, how I like was able to tell Jose, and then if you guys want him to be in the next video, and like how he reacted or how he felt when I told him about me having like PCOS and stuff like that. And I told him like right away, like we met on a dating app, and I told him like I think like the first week of us talking. So let me know if you want that video, and like things that like I eat to like manage like my PCOS. But yeah, so once we're in lockdown and stuff like that, my skin started getting really, really bad. That cystic, big, painful acne, all that. So and then like my periods and stuff, but I wasn't like gaining weight back or nothing, which was like weird, but the whole skin and everything was getting like really bad again. So oh, and I'll insert the pictures too of how it was and then where it got to. But yeah, so my doctor referred me to a dermatologist. So then they gave me like antibiotics for me to take for like a month, and like a night cream and a morning cream. So that like helped me a lot to clear it up. So that's kind of like how I found out that I had PCOS. So I don't know if any of you guys out there are like going through that, where it's like irregular periods, weight gain, you know, getting like, whether it's hair on your chest or hair on your face, and you know, so irregular periods, weight gain, the acne, oh, and the hair, like hair on your face or chest, and then like hair thinning too as well, like what I was going through. But yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, and then my doctor put me on birth control. I was only on it for a year to just kind of like help with things, and for me that did help too. I'll like put in the description, or I just could put up here, you'll see it somewhere here. I could put which ones I used. So yeah, and then just being able to manage everything. And then I was able to get pregnant as well. So if you guys want a video on that, like someone living with PCOS and like what helped me to be able to get pregnant, I could do a video on that. Okay, I think this is thick enough. Okay. So I just did this mask here. I haven't used it in a while, and I usually mix it with the liquid I usually mix it with is the apple cider vinegar, but I can't find it right now, so I just mixed it in this cup with water. But yeah, that's my story. Just comment down below if you guys have any questions. Make sure you subscribe. And I know living with the PCOS is very hard. It becomes a lot sometimes, you know, especially in the beginning, like me, when I did not know what was happening with my body at all, being like 18, 19 years old, and your body is going through all these changes and you don't know why or what's happening, or, you know, it's very scary. And, you know, but it is manageable. It is. So we are in this together. We will get through this together, and it's really good to like have a support system too. But let me know what else, you know, you guys want me to talk about as far as this. I think I am going to do a video on like, you know, how I, you know, more detail of how I lost the weight, like what I eat, and how I was able to get pregnant and stuff, because I hear that from a lot of women with PCOS, like it's very hard to, you know, conceive, get pregnant. So I just want to, you know, talk about all those different things with you guys. So let me know. Make sure you like, please share, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. And I am going to get in the shower so I can wash this off, because I used to, the mask is going to get really hard. So I'm going to finish this video because it's going to get really hard and it's going to dry to the point where it's kind of going to be like hard for me to talk. And when I do this, I try not to talk because it's going to like crack. But I used to wash it in the sink, but I like to wash it in the shower better instead in the sink, because it kind of like all gets on the sink, and the sink is like a more like small space, and in the shower I could really like get it, like rinse it off everywhere. So, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, let me know in the comments what you want me to talk about next. If you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, make sure you like, subscribe, and that's all I have. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Did I? I think I pretty much talked about in a short kind of version, I guess, my PCOS journey, finding out how I had PCOS, being diagnosed. And it's crazy though how many doctors it takes to actually, at least for me, it took 3. Yeah, the third one like confirmed it, but the other 2 is like, but I don't know, it's like I hear different things. I hear like it's common, but I guess not too common, where they're like really not that much known about PCOS. So yeah, it's like I diagnosed myself. Like I knew myself before like a doctor, you know, but it's good just to have a doctor actually like confirm it and run the test. So it's like when it's confirmed, knowing you have something, then it's just kind of like, okay, I could go from there. So it took three doctors, but hey, at least, you know, I know. And then I was trying to do a lot of research and even ask the doctor of how do you get it? But they don't know. Like there's no like set answer. Like some people think gaining weight makes you get it, or you get it and you gain weight, or it could be genetics or this and that. But speaking of genetics, like no one in my family that I know has it. Like not on my mom's side, my dad's side, like no one I know like has it. Not my mom, not my grandma, like, and they never heard of it. Oh, that's another thing. When I got diagnosed with it, and I told my mom and my grandma and just, you know, my family, and they never heard of it. No one knew. So it's just kind of crazy. Just things just happen, I guess. You know, you get something and, you know, just gotta learn to manage it. So, but that's all I have for this video. I'm gonna let this mask dry up more, and then I'm gonna wash this off in the shower. So again, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about anything else, or have any questions or comments or anything. Let me know. Okay, thank you. Bye.